Welcome back to the show, everybody. My next guest tonight is a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and best-selling author. Please welcome Ron Suskind. Nice to see you again.
Great to see you, babe.
And I want to start off by letting the people out there know what a debt I owe you that they may not know about. Is that in 2004, you wrote an article about the Bush administration, interviewing members of the Bush administration, and one Bush aide mocked you, and basically journalists in general, those who study history and look at what they're doing, as mocked you as being part of the reality-based community. We're an empire now. When we act, we create our own reality. We're history's actors, and all of you will be left to study what we do. That idea that there's something you want to be true, and then the reality-based community, that sentence is what I based most of the Colbert Report on for the next 10 years. And so, thank you. Okay, so the check is in the mail.
Yeah,
the check is in the mail.
Do you have anything on you now? Any cash?
I don't. I gave it all to Aaron Eckhart.
When you did truthiness, look, it gave life to it. It breathed life into it. You know, shtick can do that.
Shtick can do that. Shtick can do that. I used to like to say what you wrote about was the bullshit we could smell. I became the turd. Now, so I don't think I can say that on CBS, but we'll find out. Now, do you see any of that in what Donald Trump is doing?
Well, it's interesting because, you know, I don't know, months ago, I saw Trump as more kind of the entertainment-based candidacy.
Yeah.
You know, because, look, the guy's a reality show actor. And think of that, reality show as a complex term, a show of reality. He practiced that for years. He's presented mostly to the American public through that show. But now I'm thinking it's actually a darker thing. You know, that last debate, the third debate, where he was actually pretty good. He wasn't sniffling. He was speaking in full sentences.
For the first half hour.
That's right. And, but then at the end, people say, oh, he lost. Because at the end, he would not accede to accepting the outcome. He says, you know, I'll keep you in suspense. And in a way, people say, oh, he lost. That's why he lost. I don't agree. That was new. That was a new form. That was a threat. That was an actual threat. To say, you know, I'll tell my mob what to do on election day. That's my call. It's like a mobster thing, you know.
Yeah, he does seem a little bit like he's in shipping.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're in sanitation. Yeah.
I mean, think about the idea. It's like, you've got a very nice country here.
It's very good.
I'd hate to see something bad happen to it.
Your country.
Yes.
Nice country, guys.
So
nice
country. That's right. Nice democracy. So remember that on election day when you go to the polls. Wow. I mean, that's kind of different. We've never had that, not in my lifetime.
I will tell you something that I find inspirational, and that is when I see something beautiful and true, and a story I've never seen before, and I experienced that when I watched the documentary about your family's life with your son, Owen, who is autistic, and you found a way to communicate with your son through Disney movies.
Well, Owen loses speech around 3. He's a late onset autism guy. It's about a third of all the cases. He can't speak really for years. We realized along the way he's memorized 50 Disney animated movies of sound alone, the whole movies. And we could speak in Disney dialogue. So at one moment I grab a puppet, Gilbert Godfrey, Iago, the evil villain to the sidekick to Jafar, and I talk to him as Gilbert.
Well, how long had it been at that point till you started having a
conversation?
Well,
I mean, he's almost 7 years old.
So for 4 years, you hadn't really had a conversation.
Yeah, we couldn't really talk to him. And so I grabbed the puppet and I say in Gilbert's voice, Owen, how does it feel to be you? He turns to the puppet like he's bumping into an old friend. And he says, not good, I have no friends and I'm lonely. And we have a conversation, Gilbert and Owen, the puppet and Owen. And after about 2 minutes, he clears his throat and says, I love the way your foul little mind works. That's Jafar. Oh my God, we're speaking in Disney dialogue.
Well, he created... he then created at the school that you brought him to, he created something called Disney Clubs. And we have a little clip here where he explains how these movies brought these kids together.
I started a Disney club so I can get to know more people and they can be around me, so I can be more popular. Shannon? It worked. Tonight we're watching some of The Lion King because this year's the big 20th anniversary of the original release of The Lion King. Yeah, sure. Shall we?
Not only am I a big Disney fanatic, but I also like to play magical movie scores on this piano.
We watch parts of Disney animated films and discuss them and see what they're really about in our lives.
It's an incredibly beautiful film. Thank you for making this. And thank you for sharing your family story with the rest of us. He sort of sees a lot of things through the filter of Disney movies. Does he have anything to say about the campaign this year through the lens of Disney?
Well, actually, he was asked at a Q&A if he's supporting anyone, and he says Hillary Clinton. And then they said, well, what Disney character... Yeah. We were shocked.
Yeah.
But they said, what Disney character of the hundreds of them would you say is most like Donald Trump? And he took a minute. He interprets the world through movies, like a lot of Spectrum kids. And he's like, Gaston. Because he's handsome but insecure. Good. He's a bully. He assembles a mob based on hatred of people not like him. And at the beginning, they think he's a hero, but at the end, they realize he's the villain. So,
we could do worse. We could do worse in analysis than that.
Exactly.
Thank you so much. Life Animated is available on iTunes and on demand. Ron Suskind, everybody. We'll be right back.